Hey, my friends. Welcome to our Saturday morning live broadcast. I really wasn't planning on doing this because it's the start of the Labor Day weekend here in the United States. But since it is the last day of the month, I thought I would come on and see if any of my students have any questions or last minute prospects they need a little help with. And I love it when former students come back. And so, Don, it's nice to see you. Let me unmute Don for a second. So maybe Don, if you're in a position to talk, you can unmute your phone. It's been 2 years. A lot of things have changed, and it's amazing how things have changed. LinkedIn is a totally different place than it was 2 years ago. As a matter of fact, it's a totally different place than it was last year. So tomorrow starts the beginning of a new month, and it is now easier than ever before to build your business, especially on LinkedIn, in an hour a day. Only it doesn't matter what time of the day, and no one says you have to stop after an hour. You now have 1,100,000,000 professionals, and I think by the time we start boot camp, that number is going to go up by another 10 million. There is a rush, an absolute rush to join LinkedIn. And you all couldn't be in a better place. This next month, I'm also celebrating my 78th birthday. And for those of you that are baby boomers, 70 is the new 60. A lot of things to celebrate. A lot of things to celebrate. We're going to be introducing some new scripts. As a matter of fact, not only are we going to be introducing some new scripts, but our project launch script works amazingly well. And we've added some new elements to it that are going to make it work even better. Let me pop over here. And we're going to bring up Don's profile. Okay. Okay. So let's talk about the project launch script. In fact, what I'm going to do, I'm going to log out of my account. All right, let me unmute Bruce.
Hey Max, how you doing?
Morning, Bruce. So let me put something on here so I can see. I have two screens, and God, I hate it. He glances to see the other screen. Okay, so one of the things that we were talking about earlier is let's come over, take a look at your network, and folks, I want you to all to understand this. And Don, if you're listening, you're all connected to people. And so now we have new strategies that will enable you to reconnect with people that you're already connected to. And every day you're going to be contacted by people. And so at this point, because you're really just getting going, you accept everybody. Now, whenever you accept people, they're going to put their connections in front of you. So whatever that guy was trying to sell you, that's coming up, you can see he's connected to people. This person's in Amway. So these are all connected. These people are all connected to somebody that you're connected to. But you come over here. So right now, you're connected to 228 people. And what we want to do, we want to pick that number up. We want to set an attainable goal of adding 25 to 50 connections every week. Now, it's not just about sending connection requests. It's about sending connection requests to people that accept you. So now we're going to start keeping track of how many people, the first week of September, how many people actually accepted the connection. All right. But if we come over here and look, these 224 people that you're connected to have connections. 243,000. Now, LinkedIn lets you communicate with people on 3 levels. The people you're directly connected with, the people that they're connected to and the people that they're connected to. So if we go to the third level, people who are connected to the people on your second level, this, frankly, is false advertising, okay? Because you're not connected to, I mean, you look at this, and LinkedIn right now has 1,800,000,000 professionals. It would make you think that you're connected to all of them. But that's certainly enough people. Now, let's come back here. And so these are the people you're directly connected to. Let's come up here and let's do a search that are looking. So you got 43 people that are looking for an opportunity. So let's look at this one here.
It's a good one.
Okay, perfect. Wow. So let's see who she is. Looking for new opportunity. Fast learner, great work ethic, love to lead and teach. Perfect prospect. All right, so she's been doing this for 6 months.
I think that's actually just her and her son. I think it's sort of a fake.
Interesting. She's a postmaster. So this is terrific. You're right. This is a great prospect. So let's come. Okay, so remember, the answers to your questions always contain the seeds for the next question. So, network with a lot of great people, but as for what I thought the core of LinkedIn was, no, it is not great for finding an actual legitimate job. Okay. So she's got the open to work frame around her picture. Remember, we ask open-ended questions. Questions that start with the words who, what, when, where, how, and why. Now, if we didn't want to respond to this, we could go right to, hey, the future belongs to those of the beauty of your dreams. Okay. And she laughed. Okay. So the first thing that you always want to know is what do you do? Okay. Now, if we just focus on what the other person wrote, then we don't even have to think about what to say. Okay? So she said, it's not great for finding an actual legitimate job. Now, the question would be, well, what kind of a job are you looking for? Or if she was working someplace, why do you have the open to work frame around your picture? All right, so now we're coming down here, looking for the right fit. All right, now, so according to this, she was a salesperson. She doesn't tell you what she was selling. So under normal circumstances, the question we would ask, she's got the open to work frame around her picture. And according to this, she's a salesperson. So now it also puts down here that postmaster. So there's a lot of unknowns here. But she likes talking to you. Right? So let's come down. What do you say you were a salesman? What were you selling? Okay. Okay, now, one of the things that I noticed, see, you're picking up things off of her profile and you're making reference to that. And really what you want to do is you want to ask questions without necessarily, see, what's happening here is your conversation is going in different directions, right? We want to focus, for example, here where she said, so she says, currently in a life change, me and my kids. So what is that? You know, what is she selling? She says here she's a salesperson. Also says here she's worked for the UPS. Now, okay, so life threw me a curveball. So you see what you did here? Life threw me a curveball. What happened? You're looking for, again, you're picking things off of your profile, right? So what's the curveball? There you go. What happened? Now, this was yesterday. Excuse me. Okay, so let's do this. First, we're going to pop over here. We're going to send her Light at the end of the tunnel. Okay? So no matter what you're going through, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. So you always want to think, where are you going? Okay? So first we want to find out what happened. If she was the postmaster, that'll do it. But you want to find out, what is she doing? What are you currently doing? And the other thing, of course, is how long have you been looking for work? So we pick up what you just said. Toxic workplace. Like, let alone okay. So what kind now, if you were in Manatech, Manatech had a great product that really helped with fibromyalgia. So what we're going to do first, you always, when you're talking to someone and you want to decide as early as possible whether or not the person is indeed a prospect. This one is a good one. Okay? And so one of the things we're going to do with her right now, we're going to put a star next to her name because we don't want to lose her. So what kind of work were you doing to cause this? Now, we're going to throw in another question, but we don't want it to get buried with comments. Now, looking for work, looking for something in sales. So there's going to be a conversational flow that we're going to continue as long as it keeps moving in the right direction. And from what she wrote, she likes leading. See, when we get into the transitional phrase, many of the people that love to lead and teach people to it, I mean, right here, people that are fast learners, that have a great work ethic, that love to lead and teach people and help them attain their goals are very successful in your business. But before we talk to them about your business, we want to know more about her. How long did she work at the post office? Okay. And so we just want to learn a little information so that when we bring up the business, and believe me, you have to understand that this woman is getting slammed every day every day by people because of that open to work frame. You want to be different. Okay? So basically, okay, so this one, great prospect. And what we're going to do, bring up our message right here. Let's hit the little 3 dots. Oh, so you already did. You start her. Perfect. Perfect. So when she comes back, and she will answer you today. Okay? She will answer you today. And when she tells you what kind of work were you doing, we have a quote. If the plan doesn't work, change the plan, but never the goal. And let's take this one because she says she's a leader. So when she comes back and answers that question, depending upon the answer, hey, if the plan doesn't work, change the plan, but never the goal. So the question after she tells us, now cosmetology training center. What? What other work has she previously done? We come down here. So
Face mask is on. You said the S mask
Don,
is on.
Don, are you there? I thought I heard you. All right. So this is one. This is one.
And there's another gentleman here, Loran. He's kind of interesting. He actually works with network marketing companies. And he's a gentleman I met at an ERTC convention.
Which one?
This third one down, Loran Shoka. And I met him at an ERTC training in Tampa, it was Tampa, Florida.
Wait a minute.
Oh, his name is Lorand, Lorand.
Um, oh, right here. No, wait, this isn't. Oh, this one here? Lorraine.
I'm looking for, yeah, that one.
All right. Now, first and foremost, I want you to notice that you're not connected to this person anymore.
Oh, he just texted me yesterday.
Okay, well, let's see. Okay, now, on Wednesday night, we heard from one of my students who has literally earned $2 million worth of commissions working with the ERTC program, but you don't get paid until the IRS approves the payouts. And a number of things happened with ERTC that was totally out of certainly your control. I mean, the proliferation of people selling it. Then companies started advertising on TV. And, like I said, Joel has $2 million in commissions, earned commissions, but he doesn't get paid until the deals close, which is the primary reason that you will always hear me say, I am here to help you make money today. Today. Because all of you can make money today. So, what are you doing? Well, he's up in Canada, so wishing him a 4th of July.
Oh, that's true. Didn't think about that.
Okay, so let's take a look at this guy. All right, so he's got a program that he says he's trying to sell to those companies. And okay, what you have to do is, as quickly as possible, identify who we want to talk to, who we don't. Now, again, this was somebody that you met at a conference. And if you were connected to him before, but see, this guy knows a lot of people. Oh, okay, see, it's pending. So he has yet to accept. But I wouldn't lose a lot of sleep looking at him.
Yeah, I just said since you connect with a lot of multi-level, he might have an interest, but I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So let's look at this next one.
That one hasn't really responded to me.
Okay, but all right, but let's take a look.
There's Amanda Cortez, I think might be. Um,
Let's look at this one.
Okay.
All right, now. Paralegal. So the question, okay, so she's a paralegal.
Maybe worse. So I stayed away. Being taken from me was the best thing that could ever happen to me.
Okay, and it also says that she was in a Isagenix. Was. She quit last year.
It's too late.
Okay. So let's come back. We don't have to wait. Now she graduated from high school in 1986.
Get it? My gosh, just tastes
That was 38 years ago.
start from scratch. But I thought the recipe exactly.
She's 55.
Something
All right, now she's 55 years old. She's tried Isagenix.
and said she was also a notary for a while.
Yep. Okay, now we know that people don't answer. Okay, so what we're going to do
time for. This was minus mom. That just fix one thing. I feel.
first, we're going to send this. And then pop that in there. Just send it to a good friend. And we want to ask her a question. So clearly she's working. So we want to find something on her profile. Well, let's talk about Isagenix. Oops. For almost 5 years. Okay? I see that you worked with Isagenix for almost 5 years. I have many friends I got a Band-Aid on my finger. You want to ask questions. Get the conversation started. We want to ask questions that they would be inclined to answer. So when she comes back and tells you why she stopped, next question would be, what other network marketing companies have you worked with? Why did you get involved with them in the first place? And so posting is the way you all are going to communicate with people between conversations. So let's think about what are we going to post? So for one thing, you could restart a conversation, but we want gifts. Moving images. This one. Got to save it on your computer. Here's another good one. And then there's another good one. I thought that moves a little bit. But we want images that move. This one is kind of cute. Now, this is one. This is one that you could send out on Monday. Now, what we can do, let's come back over to LinkedIn. Go to your homepage. And you send that out to everybody. Now, if you wanted to reach out to specific people, what you do, go over to your posts. Are you still hooked up to Sales Navigator?
I don't think so.
Okay, because you know that's one of those advanced features, okay? So what we want to do, so we got the Labor Day weekend. Now let's come back here. And let's talk about quotes about money. Now, so here's one. The goal isn't more money. The goal is living your life on your own terms. Now, because it's just a picture, I can just paste it in there. Let's come back. Ted Turner, life is a game. Money is how we keep score. Copy the image. We want to post things that will resonate. This one's funny. They say that life is more important than money, that love is more important, but have you tried to pay your bills with a hug? It's okay, so here's one about time. Copy that. So this one, quotes about money and time. So what's kind of interesting, when you post things like this, what does that do for your reputation? It gives people a feeling like, wow. Now, most younger people today have no idea who Carl Sandburg is. You can get time is more valuable. You can get more money, but you cannot get more time. So these are the kinds of things that when you post them, people that are not happy where they work. Benjamin Franklin, time is money. While you're looking for these, here's a good one. Trade money for time, not time for money. You're going to run out of time first. You come up here. The quote's about money. Oh, here's a good one. Money cannot buy happiness. It can, however, rent it. You never know who is going to come back like it. And what you want to do So what you're going to do is you're going to build up uh, a, a library. Here's one. Money is better than poverty, if only for financial reasons. And so it's always going to be, these things build relationships with people. They resonate. We'll come up here. Goes about persistence. Success is not the absence of failure, it's the persistence through failure. You know, while you're looking for these things, now we could come back over here and then put in GIF, GIF. You always pass failure. Save image as. Here's a good one. Right click, save image. These are the kinds of actions that you post. Another good one. Right click, save image. Here's another good one. This does more to reinforce relationships. I'm not sure I like this one. So let me come back. All of you, let me come back. The project launch script is going to help identify serious prospects, but there's a proper time to use it. So it creates immediate responses, genuine curiosity. It creates serious interest from the other person. It creates a sense of urgency, fast, decisive action on their part, immediate decisions, immediate duplication, faster team growth because you're going to bring more people in, and faster rank advancement. So the longer you're not taking action, the more money you're losing. Classic example. Marissa used the project launch script right around Christmas. Previously, she was an eBay store seller. So she jumps on LinkedIn. I think there's like 11,000 eBay store sellers, eBay store owners. Reached out to them. Followed the scripts. I enrolled 2 people into my Melaleuca business yesterday, thanks to you and your scripts, and I have 2 appointments for tomorrow. 5 days later, she's up to 6 people. That's 1 person a day. Enroll 13 prospects in 10 days. All of you with a profile can accomplish the same thing. Steve Middleton used the script 8 times in 1 week. 6 people said yes. Every one of you is heading down the same road. Rebecca, December 31st, had 3 overviews, 2 enrollments, set 3 appointments, and 2 more people interested. She gave 3 overviews the day before New Year's Day and made 2 sales. That's a 66% closing ratio. The Labor Day weekend. You all have plenty of opportunities to reach out, talk to people. There is no shortage of opportunity. I will not be doing a mastermind session today. It's the it's Labor Day weekend. We'll be back on Monday night where we're going to be introducing some new things. If you're not having the results you want on Facebook and LinkedIn, the reasons are obvious, easy to identify, and simple to fix. It's either the contents and visibility of your profile. You're not following the scripts, which is the primary reason. You're talking to the wrong people. You're talking about your business too soon, or you're not qualifying your prospects. It's not what works, it's what duplicates. And everything that I'm sharing with you works and duplicates like crazy. Until next time, best of luck in building your business and God bless. Happy Labor Day.